Hello, my name is Hannah Levis, and these are my answers to the video interview questions. The time I personally received exceptional customer service was when I bought my prom dress. And when I walked in the store with my mom, I saw a dress in the middle of the store on a mannequin. And I remember saying, "It looks like a couch. I love it." And my mom said, "You're not trying on that dress. Let's look at some others." And we picked out a few, and I don't even think I had tried any on. And the woman who was helping me look at dresses said, "I think this one would suit you." And she picked out the dress that I had seen. And when we were trying some on, she gave us space to try on, but she would, pop back in to give encouraging comments or, boost my self-esteem, essentially, give awesome compliments and just make me feel good about the dresses I was trying on. But not in a way that it felt like she was just trying to sell me a dress. It felt like she was really there to help. And it felt like a sign that she had, on her own terms, decided on the same dress that I liked, and that was the dress I ended up buying. In a fast-paced, high-energy environment, I'm very good at multitasking, so I am very good at finding a pattern, a rhythm, figuring out what is important, and my method, my technique of getting through a list of tasks is to just pick one and just start doing it. Just do something and try to just do one thing, do another, and try not to think about it, because everything has to get done, and sometimes everything needs to be done right now. And you can't waste time worrying about that. You just have to pick something and do it. So I worked a drive-through and I figured out a pattern of answer one customer on the microphone and take their order, then go to the window, help the person there, then get the food. Answer the microphone, take an order, go to the window, give them their food, get the next one. And I just got up in a rhythm of knowing how to do one thing and just keep doing something. If I'm helping someone find their dream dress and nothing feels quite right, I think the idea of having to make a decision, especially finding their wedding dress, that is the decision for the most important day of their lives. I think a lot of people, glorify, and not that a wedding day isn't glorious, but I think the idea of it is held to such a high standard that having to make all of those little decisions, because a wedding is just thousands and thousands of decisions, even the dress itself, you need to know the neckline, the fit, the skirt, the overall silhouette, whether you want it to have sleeves, whether you want lace in different areas, and what you want to cover and what you want, how you want to look. I think it's all a lot of decisions, and that can be overwhelming, and just having to make a decision can overwhelm, especially when it comes to the wedding day. So I think just stepping back and saying, okay, let's just focus on one thing. It's, again, a look for the tree in the forest kind of method. So I think if the bride knows exactly what kind of dress she wants, she says that she wants it to be form-fitting, sweetheart neckline, sleeveless with a mermaid skirt. Okay, what dresses have we tried on? What parts of those did you like? What did you not like? Just trying to focus on what's in front of us, what we have right now, and say, okay, if you liked this dress but you don't like the material, let's see if we can find the right material. Let's see if we can find another dress that we can maybe alter or adjust to suit you. If it's a bride who has no idea what she's looking for and she keeps trying things on to figure it out, I say, okay, let's focus on one thing. Let's just focus on the neckline. Let's try on a couple dresses. Let's see if you want a sweetheart neckline straight across, if you want a V-neck, cowl, halter, what kind of shape you want for the neckline. Okay, now let's try on different waists, different fits. Do you want it to be form-fitting? Do you want it to be looser, an empire waist, natural waist, drop waist? Okay, you like empire, let's write that down. Do you want sleeves or no sleeves? Okay, don't like the sleeves, don't like the off the shoulder, let's go with sleeveless. Just narrowing down the decision makes it a lot easier to go than looking at all of the decisions at once. So I think I would just focus on one thing and try to make one smaller decision so that the list of decisions looks a little smaller. What excites me about working at the Bliss Bridal Salon, I think just getting to know people and help them find what they want. I think hearing people's stories and finding their style is exciting. I love people. That is the best part of any job, really, is helping people and finding out what their style is, what they want, what the theme of their wedding is, and trying to find a dress that fits that theme. So I think that's the most exciting part, is helping people fill in their story. How do I personally define success? I think for a sales position, when the role of a company is to make money and the role of a salesperson is to make the customer happy. So I think success to me would be if a bride or a bridesmaid sends me a photo of them in their dress on the wedding saying it was perfect, we had so much fun, thank you so much. That would be success to me, is knowing that I did a good job in terms of fulfilling the goal they wanted to accomplish. When I had to convince someone of something they weren't sure about, I think my mom buying a house was a huge thing. My mom and I had to live with my grandmother at one point, and when my mom was excited to finally buy her first house on her own, trying to find the right place, sort of like picking your style, and she found a place and she wasn't sure if she deserved that nice of a house, essentially, if she wasn't sure if she should just find a house that was already built, and she deserved to have a new place of her own where she could pick the floors and the countertops and all of that. So I think trying to convince her that she should get a house that she wants, she should get exactly what she wants, she's waited long enough to have what she wants. One thing that would make this the most exciting job, I think, like I've said, knowing that I've fulfilled someone's goal, getting photos from a bride showing their wedding and that the theme worked out and that the dress fit the theme and that it was a success and that it was the best day of their life would be great. Feeling that personal connection specifically, like not just knowing I did good, but getting to know these people and be a part of their story, I think would be the most exciting part, and knowing that I played a part in theirs. If I could pick one word to describe my personality in a sales environment, I think passionate, enthusiastic. I love to talk, I love to learn, I love research. So finding out all that I can about what exactly someone else is looking for, I'm going to ask a lot of questions. I'm going to give them lots of information. I might have to slow it down because I might be going so fast that I'm so excited to help them. So I think passionate or enthusiastic, either one. Am I motivated by competition, recognition, or financial success? I think recognition. I think I don't like competition. I don't believe I'm better or worse than anyone else. I don't like to compare myself, and I don't like comparing others. Financial success isn't a motivator. I'm very personal. I like being told that I did a good job by the people I see on a day-to-day basis, rather than maybe getting a bonus from, a higher up who doesn't actually see my work. So I think recognition, just being acknowledged that I have done well by someone who does know my work. Would I rather work in as an individual towards a goal or a team-based goal? I think individual, just because in school I've been the person who does a lot of the work, and I don't like comparing. I don't like feeling like there's a power struggle, like one person is trying harder than the other. If we go into a team-based goal and everyone has an equal amount of passion and commitment and motivation to get the work done, then that is excellent. But I don't like not knowing some of the work that's done. I like to have all the details and all the information. For my work schedule, I would say anytime between 9 to 5 or early evening. I'd like to be home before 10 p.m. ideally, obviously. I can work weekends. I would like to have a couple days off. I am still doing school, so on Wednesdays and Fridays. On Fridays I could come in the evenings. I get off of, I work at my school Wednesdays and Fridays, so I get off Friday at 1 p.m. so I could probably be there around 2:30. I only speak English. That is my only language. And I believe that is all the answers. Thank you.